September 15, 2008, Japan. A young, fresh, and physically gifted Alistair Overeem stepped into the ring. He was strong, fast, and hungry. That night, he faced an icon, none other than Mirko Cro Cop Filipovic, a living legend of K1 and Pride. What happened next shook the fight world. Overeem exploded on Cro Cop like a hurricane. His strikes were thunderous, sharp, powerful, and ruthless. And then he made his declaration to the world. "I'm #1 in dreams, and I'll show you next time." Those words echoed across the combat sports scene. But one man didn't just hear them. He felt them deep in his chest. Badr Hari, one of the most electrifying, dangerous, and unapologetically fierce kickboxers alive. He'd heard many bold claims in his time, but Overeem's words struck a nerve. To him, they sounded like K1 no longer matters. Hari couldn't let that stand. He picked up the phone. The challenge was made. No takedowns, no clinching, just pure striking. A clean fight, pure fire. When fight day came, Overeem entered like a tank. From the opening second, he charged forward, crushing distance and pounding defenses. Hari was stunned. His legs barely held. Every strike felt like being kicked by a horse. Even the toughest would have crumbled. Hari, a man who'd survived countless wars in the ring, was on the edge. The crowd stood still. This wasn't just a fight. This was a clash of eras. MMA versus K1. Respect versus boldness. Overeem made his point loud and clear. "I'll take on anyone, any K1 fighter. Let them step into the cage or the ring with me. I promise. 2 or 3 minutes and it's over." He even mentioned a friend. Badr Hari said that if Overeem beats Teicher, he will meet him again right after and beat him in 2 minutes. In response, Overeem just laughed. Overeem tore through his next opponent, Teixeira, calm and calculated. It didn't feel like a fight. It felt like part of the plan. Everything was leading to one thing: the rematch with Hari, face to face again. Same tension, same silence before the storm. The bell rang. Hari rushed in like deja vu, but this time something had changed. Overeem was heavier now. The added weight had become a weapon. Every shot sounded louder. Every strike was heavier. But in that chaos, Hari finally found his rhythm. He took the hits. He stood tall against the machine. He dug in. And in that moment, he reclaimed what he'd truly been after all along: respect. This man knew what he was doing. After such pressure on Alistair, everyone understood what Hari was putting into his words at the press conference. He probably counted on this in the first match, but you always need to take into account readiness. Overeem literally didn't have time to think about what to do with it. The match ended almost as quickly as Badr Hari said. Before it started, everything was planned.